right?
Yeah, Paige. So no, we have Maureen in Iredell County. So Maureen, you still on the ground in Iredell County? Do you have some storm damage reports? Can you hear
Yes,
me?
yeah, we do. So I'm going to tell you exactly where we are, right off of 77, kind of near Harmony a little bit. But I'm going to show you what we're looking at. I'm going to step aside here. But so we're pulling up on the road here, and we see a lot of tree branches and limbs down on the ground. This home behind me, Brian, if you want to flip it around, you can kind of see all of these branches and everything too. And behind this windmill back there, you can see that tree, how it's just been snapped over, and then there's this gas station just down the road here, and another tree had damage. But we'll kind of show you, this is really the most that we've seen thus far. You can kind of look up, see some of the branches that fell down, and this was kind of what stopped us. We'll just make our way over here. Lots of branches. We're not seeing anything other than branches on the ground, but this tree right over here, and this is like where you can kind of see this path of maybe where these winds hit. Do you see this tree? It's massive. Looks like it fell on a mobile home just back over here. We can't tell if someone lives there or not. I tried to knock on some of the houses around here to ask folks about this, but like, I'll stand right here, like 5 foot tall. You can see how massive this is and how it was just completely uprooted there. And this is really where it seems to be where things started. So you can see how big this tree was, how it landed on this mobile home back here. Again, we're not sure if anyone's in there. We haven't been able to kind of get in contact with any of the neighbors. It's trying to run on some doors, but 77 is just right behind me, and it's this path. So it's like this tree and then that house that you just saw earlier. So lots of branches. This is definitely the largest thing that we've seen thus far.
Maureen, that is incredible. The way you can see it was just ripped up from the root. The roots are sticking up out of the ground. And look at how saturated the ground is too, Jim. You see all the water underneath it? That also is going to be a problem too, because the ground is so saturated from the last couple of days. It's going to make it so much easier for trees like this to topple over with the winds that are coming in too. Just incredible pictures out of Iredell County.
That snapped tree they showed earlier, you could tell it had kind of like a little twist to it, like it was twisted, yeah.
Yeah, like those branches up in there.
Yeah, and you guys can see, if you guys can see, like at the roots here, it's just like completely snapped too. So like just like what you're talking about, it was, the ground is super wet, and then just all of these roots were just snapped as this tree fell, and you can imagine it was
get heavy with
very loud.
Content.
Yeah.
Weighs them down.
Wow, incredible first looks. Again, Maureen is in Iredell County, and this is where we know a tornado touched the ground in that area. So thank you for getting us the eyes on the ground and getting us that first look at that damage.